So hi, Chef.
Hi, how are you?
Chef Carl from Roy's. He's gonna do
Chocolate souffle,
okay,
melting chocolate souffle.
Let's start.
Okay. Let me show you the ingredients. Very simple. It's butter, eggs, egg yolks, semi-sweet chocolate, regular sugar, brown sugar, and cornstarch.
Okay.
First thing we need to do, watch your arm there, melt the butter.
And this is unsalted butter?
This is unsalted butter, yeah. We're going to melt the butter and then we're going to add the chocolate to it. It'll take just a minute. While that happens, I can show you how you prepare the mold, which is kind of the trickiest part, really. So I cut parchment paper into 3x3 squares, and we put that onto these little trays. You could use a pan at home. A flat pan is very important. Then we have a ring mold, which is 2.5 by 3 inches, just right on the square there. And then yet another piece of parchment paper. It doesn't have to be exact. I have these cut for me, so it's a little bit easier for us. But essentially, all you're going to do is line the inside of the mold with the parchment paper, like so.
Oh wow.
And if it's a little bit, you can see there's a little bit more ring than there is paper. That's quite all right. It won't stick. So that's the important part. If it's not flat, then what'll happen is the souffle mix will leak out while it's cooking.
Okay.
You want to melt the butter first, because if you put the chocolate in and you heat the chocolate and the butter too much, you have a risk of burning the chocolate, which is pretty easy to do. But that's probably pretty good right there, so we'll throw that in. All I want to do is emulsify this. I'll show you what I mean by emulsify here in just a second. When you add cream or butter, anything like that to chocolate, it breaks the chocolate apart into its two components. And if it's not emulsified, you see the separation there. What happens is when you eat that chocolate, you can taste the graininess of it. So you want to make sure that it's emulsified. And you can tell because it'll get shiny right in the center as you start to stir it. Pick up your spatula and you can kind of see that it's nice and shiny.
Yeah.
And there, you see how there's no little spots? That's emulsified. So at that point, that's pretty much all you need to do. So I turn this off and then very simply take the dry ingredients, sugar, the brown sugar, and the cornstarch. There's no flour in this, so if you have a gluten intolerance, it's not a problem. Just going to combine the two of these to break up the big chunks. Give this one more stir.
It's very shiny.
Yeah, nice and shiny. Okay, we'll turn this off. Dump that in. And then lift it back up. We're just going to combine these two. Stir. Then all you have to do is add your eggs. And once it's homogenized, once it looks like a cake batter, it's done. Up again.
Everything combined.
That's it. Simple.
It is
simple. And all you do is fill it about 3/4 of the way up. And that's it. And then you'll bake this at if you have a convection oven at home, you'll do 375 for about 18 minutes. If you have a radiant oven or an oven that's non-convection, you'll do it for 400 degrees for about 22 minutes. Okay, so it's baked now. And all you need to do is get something that you can lift with and release the souffle carefully out of the ring. You see the paper is stuck to it. Take a spatula and just kind of go right under the paper. You can after it comes out, you can let it sit for a minute or two. It makes it much easier to handle, and also the chocolate sets a little bit, so there's no danger of it breaking and spilling.
Voila.
And right on your plate. And you can put whatever you like with it. Raspberry sauce, vanilla sauce, ice cream, yogurt. Can't go wrong.
Chef Carl, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.